Nolan Xavier Wells. Y'all heard the story?
Yes.
He was the missing 18-year-old.
Yes.
He was, for a couple of days now, people have been trying to find him, trying to figure out what happened after he disappeared. He was last seen on July 4th, around 3 p.m. On Horn Island, which is right off the Mississippi coast. Anyway, his body has turned up. A body has turned up that matches his description. They're still going to do the formal DNA test, but as of the time we're airing,
they think it's him.
Everyone thinks it's him.
Got it.
Do you think foul play is that hand?
Well, that's been the thing, man. All the social media has been saying they believe that it is, and I know that's influencing people's opinion. I don't assume foul play.
Can I just jump in real quick? Because I just feel like social media may be influencing things in this case, but why people think that
is the other cases like it.
Stories like it. I don't want to make it sound like that's a social media thing.
That's fair. That's fair. I think that's just the loudest voice that I'm hearing right now. I should have been more clear. You're right. He was with a group of people. Part of it is he was with a group of white people.
White people, white guys. Yep.
And I got
who, the what, and the where.
Yeah, Mississippi, group of white people, and then he went off and he spent time with one young lady who I believe was the last person to have seen him. That's what I reported last night on Night School. That's the last thing I got was that he was with one young lady. She said she saw him. They parted ways. Everything was normal.
Right.
She cooperated with investigators. They're not, as of now, naming her as a suspect. Again, you never know.
Of course.
We saw that with the David case. Sometimes they say that just to see how you carry it. But as of now, no one has reported foul play.
It's early.
It's early. But part of what I was thinking about, I was thinking of two things. One, if he's with a group of black people, do we assume that this is foul play?
No.
Yeah. So then we got to unpack that. And again, a black dude in a room full of white people is, for me, enough to be suspicious. I'm not saying that that's not a good suspicion given the context. But I also don't want to assume that just because somebody's missing there were white people, that the white people did something to him.
In Mississippi.
Even in Mississippi, right? I'm also don't want to assume they didn't. All I'm saying is I don't want to jump to conclusions, and here's why.
Tell me why, Mark.
When your child is missing and then your child turns up dead, that's already traumatic.
You want to blame somebody.
Yeah, yes. But if I start to, but I don't want to find out my child is dead. I damn sure don't find out that somebody harmed or abused my child. Find out my child drowned versus somebody like poisoned them or killed them or shot. That's even more traumatic, and I don't want to put that trauma on the family before we have evidence of it. That's why I'm not against a conspiracy theory, and what I might have in the back of my mind will continue to brew. But now I think about it like a parent.
See, even as a parent, what you would initially think is maybe not even that somebody did something, but somebody knows something. That's the first thought.
And that could be true.
One of y'all, somebody knows something. When everybody that my child was with, hey, we don't know what happened. We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I saw him. I didn't see him no more. Now he pops up dead. For a parent, that's somebody lying.
Yeah.
So that's where your mind goes. It may not be y'all killed him.
You could just know.
Someone knows more than they're telling at this point because y'all trying to protect yourselves. You don't want to get in trouble. Whatever the case may be. But the parent's mind goes to, I'm not getting the truth from everybody.
If you're saying that it's irresponsible without enough facts to substantiate said claim, then maybe.
Yeah.
So I can't say foul play.
And I just think about the harm that does to the parent who's hearing that too. Because now they got to entertain those unsubstantiated thoughts. That's why I care about it, honestly.
If I were the parent, I would be starting there. And yeah, somebody needs to convince me that they didn't do it.
Facts. We started right here.
That's
he was with y'all,
and
all of y'all. Somebody
again,
better
not
say
saying that is the correct thing to do, but like the character of these people and places have to come out. You're talking about Mississippi. There's a thing there. Yeah. You're talking about white people. There's a thing there. There's a thing there.
Are you the only black?
I'm still not off for the black lady that went out.
The white friends in Georgia.
With her white friends that showed up there that ain't nobody say nothing about, don't nobody care about. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
Like that happens too much.
Exactly.
For me to start with. And now they got something circulating that says there was an argument with Nolan and the white dudes. There's a video circulating online that they're saying.
I haven't seen that video.
That they're saying was an argument. I mean, I have it for you. I'm not gonna play it.
No, you gotta. Please don't.
No. So I'm just saying more facts will come out, but I don't know. If the parents wanted to start with, hey, somebody question these 4 white boys, I wouldn't.
That's what I would do as a parent. I'd be suspicious of everything and everybody.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm watching too many people start to say things matter-of-factly. Like, oh, we know this is foul play. Oh, we know somebody did something to him. And I'm just saying.
Well, that's that part. Is the internet is going to say things matter.
And I just think there's a family on the other side of that we don't often think of when we're speculating this shit. Somebody
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah, that's all.
Like, I don't see. I'm reading here. The sheriff said that the investigators believe his friends left the island without him because they thought he arranged another ride back to the mainland. Like, I see right
That
there, as a
sounds
parent,
shady.
if my kid turned up missing, prior to dead, missing. And this is what I hear. Oh, well, we all left because we thought he had another.
Yeah, like, come on.
And
Come on, dog.
And
Like,
you know what?
Yeah.
On the flip side of that internet argument, like in my friend Ashley's case, no, the parents couldn't come out and say, hey, we think that her white fiance did something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they was upset at the internet saying it.
Yes. That
So
case.
it works. So it does work both ways.
But think about, in the Ashley case, the thing that the dominant story about what was happening is something that's not comforting. And then the alternative, I don't want to call it conspiracy, the alternative narrative that he did something, in some ways it might be more comforting, sadly. Or not more comforting. It might not, like if they're saying to one person saying you committed suicide, the other person saying somebody killed you, both of those are awful stories. You know what I mean? But if I hear the difference between he drowned in a pool, he got a little drunk and drowned in the ocean versus, his friends plotted and murdered him or some shit like that, to me those extremes are different.
But see, my problem is if that let's say that happened. Hey, he got drunk and drowned in the pool, and one of the friends tell me that.
Yeah.
I all right, we got something to go on. But when everybody's saying, "Oh, we don't know what happened,"
Right.
Like we left
It's
him
suspicious. I
there.
get
We
it.
left him there because we thought he got another ride back. We
Yeah,
rode here
nah.
together. You get what I'm saying? We rode here together. We was a crew, and just miraculously, you got another ride back out of the blue.
I'm all for questioning
Nobody
them.
ain't no come
Question
on,
them,
dog.
interrogate them, doubt them, don't disbelieve them. I'm with all of that. Again, I just want to be mindful of who's hearing it on the other end. I remember, this might seem like a far-fetched, but remember season 5 of The Wire?
Yes.
And this is when I first thought about this. When McNulty started to make up the homeless murders.
Yeah.
And when Kima had to go talk to the families, it was like, all right, they knew the kid was homeless. They knew the kid was on drugs. They knew the kid was fucked up. But now they found out that the kid spent their last days being abused by some crazy serial killer, which was made up.
Right, it was all made
so
up.
again, they were subjected to there's a
Some
whole other
extra
level of trauma
Yes.
that didn't have to happen. And that's the first time I hadn't even thought about that before. Like I never thought about the families that have to hear the news about people. And so that's all I ever, even as a reporter, when I'm in that capacity, I'm always mindful not to say too much.
I get it because those are not exact parallels.
Yeah, they're
because when a lot of times with the family in the Wire case, you kind of waiting for that news.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? In this case, it's different. So the family might be sitting there like, yeah, nigga, something got to
Tell me
make
something.
sense. Something has to make sense because right now, all we got is 1 and 2, and that's not adding up.
Yeah. And, hopefully this all gets dealt with behind the scenes and we get some answers soon
And hopefully
some truth soon.
Yeah.
And some accountability soon. I hope whoever, if somebody's responsible for this, I hope they find out and hold them accountable soon.
I agree. Rest in peace, Nolan.
Yes,
Yeah,
rest in
word.
peace,
Rest
bro.
in peace.
Rest in peace.
And thoughts and prayers and our condolences to his family.
Yes.
Because who the fuck wants to be going through that?
It's the worst thing.
New Joe Budden.